Hey folks, and welcome back to Sippin' Tea with Tiffani. I'm your host, Tiff Nanka-Bruce. Today I had the wonderful pleasure of sitting down with Sharon Fane. Sharon is a retired real estate agent, mother to 4, grandmother to 6, and great-grandmother to 4 beautiful great-grandchildren. Sharon is also a member of PFLAG. So grab whatever you fancy and your notebook because you're not going to want to miss a second of what Sharon has to say. Hi, Sharon.
Hello, Tiffani.
Thank you for joining me today. And then you ended up with 4 children.
I have my daughters who live one on each coast.
And they're twins.
Yeah, they're twin daughters, as I would think. So they've given me so much because they have always been very active in learning and in theater and exposing me to a lot of aspects of life that I hadn't known about. So that's one of the gifts. And in high school they were in theater and they were in sports. And they each had like 4 letters. After they finished college, they both told me in retrospect they began to kind of examine who they were, what they were, and they both came out to each other as gay women. I know they kind of, in the late 70s and early 80s, there was not the support. There wasn't the school experience that would help a young gay woman kind of find her way. They were just, making it up as they went along. And so as they both told me, after they got out of college, kind of began fashion their own life, they're like, let's see what's going on here. So.
Did they come out at the same time?
No, and that's interesting because I consider myself a totally welcoming person, aware, but just with no bias at all in terms of sexuality or really of anything. However, after Lisa, she came out to me and I recall that it was like, hey, that, interesting, thank you for sharing, thank you for telling me. To me, it was kind of a non-event. I think it's frightened me for her, like, oh my God, child, you're gonna have to really, you could be in danger. It was safety, I think. But I remember that I was so understanding. She remembers that I was cooking dinner and I kind of had my back and my side to her and she saw that I was crying. So that's still, kind of one of those interesting events. And I explained to her, I said, well, I wouldn't remember it that way at all, but I don't doubt you. And I think probably I was just worried.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking, you still have another, I have another daughter, okay, so I won't get grandchildren there, but I got another daughter. And a year later, Linda
had some shocking news for you.
Boy, did she have some news for me. And that's when I realized that I'd kind of been holding on to that little bit of like something over here. Yeah. Oh, well, here we go.
Right.
Both my daughters. And we had the occasion to drive back to Los Angeles from Atlanta. And in her car, she was moving from Atlanta. And we had a long time to talk and process.